Breaking news for Ford owners. Ford's own CEO has admitted something that should make every current and future Ford customer stop and think. Across America, thousands of Ford service bays are sitting empty. That means your truck, SUV, or car could break down, get towed to the dealership, and still sit there for weeks with no one available to repair it. The dealership may have the lift. It may have the tools. It may even have the parts. But if there is no trained mechanic available, your vehicle simply does not move. And this is not some future warning. This is happening right now. But the most shocking part is not just the empty service bays. The real shock is why they are empty. Ford says this is a labor shortage. But real mechanics say the truth is much deeper. And if you own a Ford, or if you are thinking about buying one, you need to hear this before it costs you serious time and money. Ford CEO Jim Farley recently spoke about the problem. He admitted that Ford dealerships have thousands of technician openings across the country. In simple terms, there are service bays with lifts, tools, and equipment, but no mechanic available to work in them. Now imagine this. Your expensive Ford F-150 breaks down. You tow it to the dealership. You expect the repair to begin quickly. But instead, your truck sits there. Days pass. Then weeks. And you are still making the monthly payment on a vehicle you cannot even drive. Farley said some technician jobs can pay up to $120,000 a year. That sounds like great money. So the obvious question is this. If the pay is really that good, why are mechanics not lining up for these jobs? Ford blamed a lack of workers and a lack of respect for blue-collar jobs. But when real Ford mechanics responded, they told a very different story. Mechanics say the biggest problem is the pay system. Many dealership technicians work under something called flat rate pay. That means they are not always paid for the actual time a repair takes. They are paid based on the time the manufacturer says the job should take. One mechanic gave a shocking example. A Ford F-250 may come in for an oil pan gasket repair. On paper, the job might pay only a small amount of time. But in the real world, accessing that part can require removing the entire cab from the frame. That means unbolting the passenger compartment, lifting it with special equipment, doing the repair, and putting everything back together. This can take several hours. Sometimes it can take most of the day. But if the job only pays 36 minutes, the mechanic only gets paid for 36 minutes. Even if the real work takes 8 hours. Now ask yourself. Would you work 8 hours and get paid for less than 1? Most people would not. And mechanics are no different. This is why many technicians avoid warranty work. Warranty repairs often pay less than customer-paid repairs. So when a dealership is full of broken vehicles that need warranty repairs, mechanics may not want to touch those jobs. Not because they are lazy. Not because they do not know how to fix them. But because they can lose money doing the repair. And this creates a serious problem for Ford owners. Your vehicle may be sitting at the dealership, not because the repair is impossible, but because the work does not pay fairly. Ford has also had many recalls and quality complaints in recent years. Every recall creates more warranty work. Every warranty repair puts more pressure on technicians. And when technicians are already frustrated with low pay, difficult repairs, and expensive tools, many of them simply leave. That means more broken vehicles. Fewer mechanics. Longer wait times. And more angry customers. The cycle is painful. Ford builds vehicles with quality issues. Those vehicles need warranty repairs. Warranty repairs often pay poorly. Mechanics avoid those jobs or leave the dealership system. There are fewer people to repair the vehicles. Owners wait longer. And Ford's reputation takes another hit. For the customer, this can be extremely frustrating. Imagine paying $60,000, $70,000, or even more than $100,000 for a Ford truck. Then something goes wrong. You take it to the dealership. And instead of getting it fixed quickly, it just sits there. Your monthly payment does not stop. Your insurance does not stop. Your daily life does not stop. You may still need to go to work. You may need that vehicle for your family. Or you may need it for your business. But your Ford is stuck waiting for service. And loaner vehicles are not always guaranteed. So the owner is trapped. They paid for the vehicle. They trusted the brand. But when something goes wrong, the support system may not be strong enough. Mechanics also say modern Ford vehicles are becoming harder to repair. The issue is not only the engine or the parts. It is the design. Many modern vehicles are built to be assembled quickly at the factory. That helps manufacturing. It saves time and money during production. But later, when something breaks, the mechanic may have to remove multiple parts just to reach one small component. A repair that should be simple becomes a nightmare. Mechanics argue that vehicles should be designed not only for assembly, but also for service. Because sooner or later, every vehicle needs repairs. And when basic repairs require extreme disassembly, everyone loses. The mechanic loses time. The customer loses money. The dealership loses trust. And the brand loses reputation. This is why some technicians say the system is not just short on workers. They believe the whole repair process is broken. Another hidden part of this crisis is the cost of becoming a technician. Many customers do not realize that mechanics often have to buy their own tools. And those tools can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Training can also be expensive. So a young person entering the trade may already be in debt before they make serious money. Then they enter a flat rate system where they may not get paid for every hour they actually work. So when people hear that a mechanic can make $120,000 a year, it sounds great. But mechanics say that number does not reflect reality for most technicians. To reach that level, a mechanic usually needs years of experience, expensive tools, speed, skill, and the right kind of work. Many never get there. And many leave before they ever have the chance. That is why experienced mechanics are warning young people not to enter the automotive repair industry. They say the job is physically demanding, stressful, and often underpaid. Ford says society needs to respect blue-collar work more. But mechanics say the disrespect often happens inside the dealership itself. Technicians work in hot, noisy shops. They stand on concrete floors all day. They deal with heavy parts, sharp metal, tight spaces, and constant pressure. Meanwhile, other departments may have clean offices and comfortable conditions. Yet without the technicians, the dealership cannot function. If every mechanic walked out for 1 week, repairs would stop. Service departments would collapse. Customers would be stranded. That proves how important mechanics really are. But importance does not matter if the pay system makes the job feel unfair. And this is why the empty service bays matter so much. They are not just empty spaces. They are a warning sign. They show that the repair system is under pressure. And if nothing changes, Ford owners may feel the consequences more and more. If you are thinking about buying a Ford, do not only look at horsepower, towing capacity, screen size, or exterior design. Ask deeper questions. How reliable is this model? How many recalls has it had? How long is the service wait at my local dealership? Does the dealership have enough technicians? Do they offer loaner vehicles? Are owners complaining about warranty delays? Because when you buy a vehicle, you are not just buying the machine. You are also buying the service network behind it. And if that network is struggling, you may regret the purchase when something goes wrong. This is especially serious because Ford vehicles are not cheap anymore. Many trucks and SUVs now cost luxury car money. Some models can reach $80,000, $90,000, or even more than $100,000. But what happens if that expensive vehicle spends weeks at the dealership waiting for repair? You are still paying for it, even when you cannot drive it. So here is the bottom line. Ford's service crisis is not just about empty repair bays. It is about a broken system that affects mechanics, dealerships, and customers at the same time. Mechanics say they are tired of unfair warranty pay, expensive tools, hard-to-repair designs, and lack of respect. Owners are tired of expensive vehicles that spend too much time waiting for service. And Ford is facing a trust problem that cannot be solved with marketing alone. If you already own a Ford, pay close attention to your maintenance, recalls, and dealership service wait times. If you are thinking about buying one, research carefully before signing anything. Because the real cost of a vehicle is not just the monthly payment. It is what happens when something goes wrong. Now I want to hear from you. Do you own a Ford? Have you experienced long repair delays? Or are you a mechanic who has worked inside a Ford dealership? Share your story in the comments. And if this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more auto industry updates. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.